Welcome back to our series on the local folktales and legends of the Northeast U.S., where we delve into the chilling stories and shadowy histories that haunt the region's darkest corners. Today, we're heading to the dense, misty woods of Northfield, Vermont, to confront one of the state's most infamous cryptids, the Pigman of Devil's Washbowl. This half-human, half-porcine horror, with its white-haired body and grotesque pig's head, has terrorized locals since the 1970s. Tied to the mysterious disappearance of a teenage boy, vanishing farmers, and eerie happenings at an old pig farm on Union Brook Road, the Pigman legend is a spine-chilling blend of fact and folklore. Picture driving down a remote Vermont road at night, catching a glimpse of a hulking, squealing figure in your headlights. Buckle up, because this tale of the Pigman will keep you glued to your screen until the very end. Let's set the scene in Northfield, a picturesque town of about 6,000, home to Norwich University and nestled in the Green Mountains. In the fall of 1971, the quiet community was rocked by a bizarre incident at a high school dance. A group of teens had slipped out to a sandpit behind the school to drink beer, a common spot near the town cemetery. As they laughed and passed cans around, a creature lurched from the woods, naked, covered in white hair, standing on two legs with the face of a pig. The kids screamed, some in tears, and bolted back to the gymnasium, their night ruined by what they called the Pigman. Word spread fast, and soon a local farmer admitted he'd seen a similar figure rummaging through his garbage cans a few nights earlier, assuming it was a raccoon until it stood upright, its pig-like snout glinting under his porch light. The town buzzed with fear, and whispers began connecting the creature to darker events in Northfield's past. The Pigman's origin is often traced to the disappearance of a 17-year-old boy named Sam Harris in 1951. On October 30th, known locally as Picket Night, a mischief-filled evening before Halloween, Sam left home with a carton of eggs, ready to prank neighbors. He never returned. His parents, frantic, alerted police, and hundreds of volunteers scoured the woods around Northfield, focusing on the rugged Devil's Washbowl, a basin of streams, cliffs, and caves off Washbowl Road. Despite weeks of searching, no trace of Sam was found. At the time, authorities assumed he'd run away, a restless teen seeking adventure. But by 1971, after the dance incident, darker theories emerged. Some whispered Sam had been possessed by the devil on Picket Night, transforming into the Pigman. Others believed he'd been devoured by the creature, his disappearance the first of many sinister acts. Locals noted Sam's reputation for cruelty, especially toward pigs, claiming he'd slaughter them and wear their hollowed-out skulls as masks, fueling speculation that his fate was tied to his own dark deeds. The legend grew more chilling with tales of vanishing farmers around Northfield, particularly near the Devil's Washbowl and Union Brook Road. In the years following Sam's disappearance, several farmers reported missing livestock, pigs, dogs, and cats, often found later as gnawed bones. One disturbing account, shared on Reddit in 2015, tells of a farmer named Harris, possibly Sam's father, who suffered a heart attack after finding pig organs strewn across his porch in 1954, allegedly left by a squealing figure his wife claimed was Sam. Weeks later, Mrs. Harris was said to have been eaten alive at a pig farm, though no records confirm this gruesome end. Another farmer, quoted in Joseph Citro's Weird New England, vanished after investigating noises in his barn, leaving only a trail of cloven footprints leading to the washbowl. These stories, while unverified, paint a picture of a community gripped by fear, with farmers abandoning their land or disappearing under mysterious circumstances, their fates blamed on the Pigman's hunger for flesh. At the heart of the legend lies the old pig farm on Union Brook Road, a creepy, abandoned site across from Bean Road, near the Devil's Washbowl. Known as Bean's Pig Farm, it was once home to massive 600-pound hogs, housed in a dilapidated barn with no electricity. By the 1970s, it was a haunt for adventurous teens, including Jeff Hatch, a local dubbed the Pigman historian by folklorist Joseph Citro. Hatch and his friends would sneak into the barn at night, flashlights in hand, searching for the creature. They never saw the Pigman, but they found piles of small animal bones, some pig, some unidentifiable, scattered in the dark. Hatch, interviewed by 7 Days in 2009, recalled the farm's unsettling energy, its rusty metal walls and broken windows amplifying every squeal from the hogs. Nearby, at the Devil's Washbowl, they discovered caves filled with more bones, including a chilling carving of a pig-headed figure. The farm, long since abandoned, became a focal point for Pigman sightings, with locals claiming the creature used it as a lair, slaughtering pigs and leaving their entrails as grim offerings. The Pigman's enduring terror lies in its mix of tangible evidence and supernatural dread. Motorists reported seeing a white-haired figure dart across Washbowl Road, and teens parking at the Washbowl for romantic trysts often fled after hearing grunts or seeing glowing eyes. A 1975 account from Sarah Jennings, shared in Hangar One Publishing, describes a car date interrupted by a thud against the door, revealing a towering Pigman scratching at the metal with claw-like hands. In 1984, a man named Matt Henshin claimed a large, white figure crossed Lynch Hill Road near the Washbowl, as posted on newenglandfolklore.blogspot.com. Some theorize the Pigman is a feral human, perhaps Sam Harris driven mad by trauma, while others suggest a cryptid, a cannibalistic Bigfoot-like beast. Skeptics argue it's a hoax, fueled by drunk teens and Northfield's puritanical fear of youthful mischief, akin to the Hookman legend. Yet, the bones, footprints, and consistent sightings keep the story alive, with no photographic proof but plenty of spine-chilling tales, as seen in Monsters and Mysteries in America, 2015. What makes the Pigman so gripping is its hold on Northfield's psyche. The legend, as Citro told the Burlington Free Press in 2022, is a point of unity for the community, a shared story that doesn't need to be true to resonate. It's a cautionary tale, warning teens against straying too far into the woods or indulging in picket night pranks. The Devil's Washbowl, with its eerie, moss-covered rocks and shadowy caves, feels like a place where monsters could lurk, as Citro noted its misaligned temperature. The pig farm's decay, the missing boy, and the lost farmers weave a narrative that's both tragic and terrifying, tapping into fears of transformation and the unknown. Even today, locals like Jeff Hatch drive by the Washbowl, half expecting a glimpse of the Pigman, while others avoid it entirely, spooked by its dark history. To explore the historical context of the Pigman legend, several local historic sites in Northfield offer a glimpse into the town's past. The Northfield Historical Society, located in the town center, houses artifacts and records from the 19th and 20th centuries, shedding light on rural life during Sam Harris's era. The Dog River-covered bridge on Cox Brook Road, near the Washbowl, is a 19th-century relic, evoking the isolated roads where Pigman sightings occurred. The Norwich University Archives, on the university's campus, preserve documents from the 1950s and 1970s, offering insight into Northfield's community during the legend's peak. These sites connect visitors to the world that birthed the Pigman, a haunting figure who still squeals in Vermont shadows. As we close, imagine standing at the edge of Devil's Washbowl, the air cold, the caves whispering with unseen life. The Pigman of Northfield is a chilling slice of Northeast lore, born from a lost boy, vanished farmers, and a forsaken pig farm on Union Brook. Is he Sam Harris, cursed by the devil, or a beast that feasts on fear? The truth may lurk in those bone-strewn caves, waiting for the brave or foolish to find it. Check out our other videos on the Northeast's strangest legends, and let us know in the comments. Would you dare explore Devil's Washbowl at night? Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tales of the unknown. Stay curious, and maybe keep your car doors locked on those Northfield roads. Thanks for watching.